Hi guys, how are you all today morning? Good morning. In this verse of Ashtavakra Gita, Ashtavakra tells us all a liberated soul has neither attraction nor aversion, neither attachment nor detachment to the objects of senses. He or she is totally detached and thus he or she enjoys all sense objects, those which he or she has attained or those which he or she has not attained. The liberated soul always abides in the self and is quite blissful and happy. Liberated soul, a soul which identifies itself as the soul, a living entity who identifies himself or herself as the soul and not the mind body complex. Such a person is not attached or detached to sense and sense objects. Sense and sense objects belong to the material mind body complex. They are in the etheric body because the etheric body is the layer immediately before the gross body and is after the astral mind and the causal intelligence. There are four layers, of which etheric body is the third. Senses originate in the etheric body. There are, as we all know, five types of senses. They are sight, hearing, smell, touch, and taste, which are given an outlet to the material universe through the gross body, which has five sense organs: two eyes for the sight, two ears for hearing, one nose for smell, one tongue for taste, and the whole skin for touch. A liberated soul is not attached to the mind body complex, and hence he or she is not attached to senses also. He or she is indifferent to them. A living entity, an ordinary living entity who is yet identifying himself or herself with the mind body complex, is attracted or distracted when the case of senses arise. A living entity, an ordinary living entity, is sometimes attracted to some sense objects or averse to some sense objects. Even that which he or she is averse to is not because of his or her personal preference, but many a time it is because of other factors like grapes are sour, that is, the sense object is too expensive for his or her budget or comfort, or there may be other obligations like the social obligations which prevent him or her from enjoying the sense objects. Like a man cannot have sex with another man's wife. Same is the case with a woman. Similarly, siblings cannot have sex with each other. It is called incest in the society. Similarly, people from one community avoid to have sex with another community's male or female, though they may be attracted to them. That is the case with not only communities but caste, creed, color, race, etc. Because society prevents them from doing so. In fact, when society prevents them, then the heart gets fonder for a particular thing. The attraction is more, and that results in agitation, envy, jealousy, hatred, revenge, war, battles, etc. Because a person is trying to covet something which is not his or her. This happens when the living entities identify with the mind body complex. But that is not the case with the liberated soul. He or she does not care. They are neither attracted nor averse to anything. They are totally detached. So, if something comes to them unasked, they enjoy it. But at the same time, those things which are not attained by them, they can enjoy on their own through their mind. They are not interested in having any physical relationship with any object of attraction or aversion. Their mind does things for them that help them in enjoying all these sense objects. Similarly, they are so detached that even when they are enjoying something, they are detached and avoiding in the self. They are not in this mind body complex, and hence attraction or aversion for anything does not arise for them. These people have begun loving God. They have entered nirvikalpa samadhi. They are thinking about God all the time, meditating upon Him, identifying themselves with the Brahman, and so they feel that the most beautiful and attractive thing is God Almighty and the Self. So, if they remain in the Self, they need not look into the material universe for sense gratification. This is one thing that all of us living entities should understand. We can abide in the self, yet enjoy all the things of the universe without creating any commotion, controversy, or ruckus, or violence, or anything like that to the other members of the society and the society as such. We need not do that. We can remain within and enjoy, because the most attractive and beautiful thing is God. If we think about God, we can play with our own emotions, ideas, opinions, etc., that are hindering in our spiritual path. We can keep meditating within, enjoying the universe within, and enjoy the objects of senses there without harming or disturbing this material universe. Kindly let me know what you think of my talk on this subject. Till we meet in my next video, it is good morning from TSV Raghavan.